Hello and welcome to the session on Segmentation, Targeting and Positioning, or STP as we call it. I'm Professor Neha Yadav and today we will explore one of the core frameworks of modern marketing strategy. Have you ever noticed how a fast food chain offers a spicy burger in India but promotes a milder version in the US? Or why premium brands like Rolex do not market to college students? The answer lies within the STP framework. By the end of this module, you will be able to explain different methods of segmenting a market, evaluate attractiveness of different segments, understand the four main targeting strategies, and define positioning and learn how companies build strong positioning strategies. Let us begin. The STP model is a structured and sequential process that helps marketers develop a tailored strategy to effectively reach and influence consumers. It has got 5 essential steps. The first being establishing overall strategy or objectives, where you use segmentation methods, evaluating the segment attractiveness, selecting the target markets, and then identifying and developing a positioning strategy. The first step that deals with establishing an overall strategy or objective involves aligning the marketing strategy with the company's mission and SWOT analysis. Let us look at a quick example. Imagine a new sportswear brand launching in India. The brand's mission is to promote an active lifestyle among young urban consumers. Using the company's internal strengths, which could be innovative fabrics, sustainable sourcing, and opportunities such as rising health consciousness in India, the brand decides to segment its market accordingly. Always ask, does your segmentation align with what your brand stands for and where it wants to go? Step 2 is using segmentation methods. Segmentation divides a broader market into subgroups of consumers with similar needs, wants, or characteristics. There are 4 different types in which the segmentation is done, the first one being geographic segmentation. It divides the markets based on country, city, climate, or region. For instance, Domino's India offers spicy paneer toppings in its North India outlets, while Domino's Japan offers a teriyaki chicken pizza suited to local taste. The second is demographic, which includes age, gender, income, size, occupation. Johnson Baby targets young parents, whereas Gillette targets women's grooming needs. Psychographic segmentation, which involves lifestyle, values, personalities, activities, interests, and opinions, like that of Patagonia that targets environmentally conscious consumers who value sustainability. The fourth is benefit-based segmentation that talks about the benefits that consumers seek. From the same toothpaste as that of Colgate, Colgate Total offers gum health, whereas Sensitive offers pain relief. Colgate Whitening is meant for brighter teeth. The fifth is behavioral segmentation that divides customers by buying patterns, brand loyalty, and usage occasions. For instance, Cadbury Dairy Milk promotes products as festive users use it during festive season as a sweet. Sometimes using combined methods also help. What segmentation approach do you think Netflix is using when creating recommendations for you? Think about it. Step 3 includes evaluating segment attractiveness. It's not enough to identify a segment. You must assess if it's worth pursuing. There are 5 evaluation criteria: identifiable, substantial, reachable, responsive, and how profitable is this segment going to be. Let us look at the 5 evaluation criteria one by one. The first one being identifiable, which talks about, are the segment's characteristics measurable? Substantial, is the segment large and profitable? Are you able to reach effectively your segment, where you are able to communicate and distribute your product? Is the segment also responsive? Will this group positively respond to the kind of offerings that you have? Is it profitable? Will this segment sustain growth and revenue in the long run? For instance, Tesla initially targeted a niche segment, which was affluent, eco-conscious early adopters seeking high-performance electric vehicles. This segment was substantial, reachable, and highly responsible. Let us look at an activity whereby you pick up a brand you love and ask yourself, does that brand fulfill all 5 criteria for your segment? Coming to step 4, which is selecting a target market. After evaluating segments, marketers select a targeting strategy based on the brand goals and resources. The first targeting strategy is undifferentiated targeting strategy or mass marketing, where it says one size fits all approach. For instance, Coca-Cola's Classic Coke is marketed globally with minimal changes. A differentiated strategy, which is segmented marketing, focuses on multiple segments with tailored strategies. For instance, Toyota offers cars for budget conscious, which is Toyota Corolla, mid-range family segments, which is Toyota Camry, and premium consumers with Lexus. A concentrated or niche marketing strategy is a one-segment focus. For instance, GoPro focuses on action camera users, adventure enthusiasts, athletes, and content creators. Fourth type is a micro-marketing strategy, which is a one-to-one marketing, which is about individual customization. Stitch Fix, for instance, or Adele offers personalized clothing boxes or laptops based on individual style and preferences. Please note that the choice depends on budget, market maturity, and brand positioning. A question for you to ponder upon is, which targeting strategy would a luxury brand like Tiffany & Co. use? Let me give you a couple of examples and a story. Let us look at Airbnb, a very popular example about psychographic segmentation and how they positioned the product community-wise. Airbnb initially positioned itself as a cost-effective alternative to hotels. However, as it grew, Airbnb realized that many travelers weren't just looking for cheap stays, they were seeking authentic local experiences. Airbnb shifted its strategy to focus on psychographic segmentation, targeting experience-seeking travelers who value immersion and community. Their new positioning was around idea of belonging anywhere, tapping into the emotional desire for connection and local culture. Airbnb even introduced Airbnb experiences, offering guided local tours, cooking classes, and adventures tailored to the psychographic segment. Why do you think it is interesting? Airbnb didn't just offer a product, which was a place to stay, but it positioned itself as a part of the travel experience, differentiating from the hotels and disrupting the hospitality industry. Let us look at the second example, Marlboro. From feminine to masculine positioning. The story dates back to 1920s, where Marlboro was marketed as a cigarette for women with the tagline, mild as May. However, sales have stagnated. In the year 1950, with the rising popularity of filtered cigarettes, Marlboro underwent one of the most famous repositioning campaigns in the history. Philip Morris repositioned Marlboro with the Marlboro Man, a rugged cowboy whose figure symbolizes masculinity, independence, and freedom. They shifted focus to the masculine psychographic segment, men who resonated with the American West's rugged individualism. Why do you think was it interesting? Marlboro's rebrand led to a dramatic surge in sales, transforming it into one of the world's best-selling, if I may say, cigarette brands. This repositioning remains one of the most cited examples of a successful brand transformation. Another interesting example comes from IKEA, which is about global segmentation with local customization. While IKEA is a globally known brand for its affordable, flat-packed furniture, the brand masterfully tailors its offerings based on geographic segmentation. In China, IKEA noticed that customers were preferring larger, more ornate furniture to reflect status. So IKEA introduced larger sofas and adjusted showrooms to reflect Chinese homes. In India, IKEA introduced steel cooking utensils and pressure cookers in response to local cooking habits, which weren't a part of their standard European product lines. In Japan, IKEA offers compact furniture solutions to accommodate smaller apartments. Why do you think is it interesting? IKEA uses what we call as a global strategy. Global consistency in a brand identity, but local customization in the products, making it a segmentation which has got success story across diverse markets. Coming on to the step 5 of market segmentation, which is identifying and developing a positioning strategy. Let us look at the P in the STP. Positioning helps consumers understand how a brand differs from competitors. Why do we want to do that? A clear value proposition answers What do you as a marketer have to offer? Who are you offering it for? And why are you the best option? There are different types of positioning methods, the first one being a value-based proposition. Example, Walmart, that gives everyday low prices. Rolex, which gives premium craftsmanship. Salient attributes like that of Volvo, which provides safety, Intel that provides high-performance chips, symbols that give indication, which is Nike swoosh that gives an indication of victory, golden arches that it gives an indication of fast food convenience, and many more. BMW positions itself as the ultimate driving machine and emphasizes on superior performance, luxury, and driving pleasure. Let us look at an important instrument, perceptual map. Marketers plot brands on perceptual maps based on two key dimensions. For instance, price versus quality. In the soft drink industry, Gatorade has high price and high perceived health benefit, whereas 7-Up has moderate price and positioned as a refreshing, caffeine-free choice. In conclusion, we explored today about the role of segmentation in identify customer groups. We evaluated which segments to pursue. We looked at choosing the right targeting strategy. We looked at crafting an effective positioning strategy using perceptual maps. Next time you see a brand campaign, try to decode. Who are they targeting? Which is the customer segment? What is their positioning angle? How are they able to place themselves vis-a-vis the competition that exists in the marketplace? Thank you for joining this session, and I look forward to seeing you in the next module.